Hey guys, Alex Sturgeon here for the HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and today is officially Team Associated Enduro Sendero Day. So we got in our first of probably many of these new Element RC Enduros. This is 1/10 scaler from basically a new division of Team Associated. We're going to do an unboxing, and then this is my own personal truck, so I'll be able to take some video for you, put together a little clip of action, and we're going to do a review later. So for now, just an unboxing. So let's check it out. All right, very quickly, the box you can turn inside out, and you can make your own scale garage, so you can take some cool pictures and stuff. I thought that was really neat. Something they said they were going to do, and there it is. So I'll probably do that later. Here's your truck. So, wow, that's really cool. The windshield wipers actually move. That's really neat. And then here's your side mirrors, and they're also swiveled. So, a lot of times with some of these scale trucks, this is one piece, and then you get hung up on a rock or something, and it breaks off. So at least these fold in, so you have a less chance of doing that. Front and rear bumpers, they're plastic bumpers. Your side rails here. I'm pretty sure these are just, oh no, well, I guess I didn't do my research on the wheels. I'm pretty sure they're just glued on, but the way that they look, it almost looks like a bead lock. Anyways, okay. So what else do we got here? So, instruction manual and a sticker sheet. Hard to get a good view of that right now, but we know nobody reads the instruction manual. This is really cool. So this looks like another battery tray and optional gearing. I think right now it comes with a shorty pack battery holder, but there's your large one. You don't have to buy it separately, so that's really good. There's your pretty standard reedy Team Associated XP Digital cheapy ready to run controller. So it's got all your trim functions here, which is nice. I mean, a lot of real baseline radios don't have this sort of thing, so that's good. To be honest with you, I'll probably ditch this right away since this is mine and use my own controller. Let's take the body off. Okay, so one thing that's really cool right away that I see is this is actually a two-piece body. Anybody familiar with the Honcho or the Proline, some of the Proline truck bodies that can be made for either or? My guess is that in the future we'll probably get maybe a cage version of this, like one of the bodies they'll come out with might be that, or at least it's ready for like a Honcho type cage. You could take this rear end off and install your own with that. There's your lights. We're going to plug this in here in a little bit, but the Ready to Run does come with lights already hooked up. So here's your truck. You can see right away there's your standard metal frame. It's pretty much all the scalers have that. But some of the new stuff that is different on this from everybody else is you have your slot for your mechanical winch servo. And then behind the axle steering, I don't know if we can get a good shot of that, but you can see that's your linkage, and then your actual steering rod is right there. Now most of the time on the trucks that you get, especially ready to runs, it's right here, so you get a little bit more clearance, a lot less chance of coming up on something and getting that hung up on a rock. So that's really neat. Threaded metal shocks, so that's a nice thing right out of the gate. Here's your battery tray. I already have a 3-cell shorty pack installed, so I can show you guys how the lights work. This is your speed controller. It can handle 2 to 3 cell, and then it has 2 auxiliary ports. So one of these is for the front lights, but then you get this one extra. So instead of plugging into your receiver's auxiliary ports, they've made it off the speed controller. So that gives you more and more options of different things that you can do with lights and winches, controllers, winches, that sort of thing. Let's see, one thing that really stands out to me as well is right here. This is a your driveline. It looks like a hybrid between metal and plastic. Anybody familiar with the axials know that this centerpiece right here can strip pretty easily, and we pretty much just toss them and get metal ones anyways, so that's pretty nice. And then metal links, and yeah, not too bad. The axles themselves, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You can see right there. There's your front. Front's essentially the same. Their C-hub setup. Ah, look at that right there. See the universal joint instead of like a dog bone style. Interesting. There's your receiver in your receiver box. It's sealed, and there's a little O-ring setup right here. And then of course they got that new motor. It's a 16 turn, and they call it a 5-slot. So should provide more torque. Most electric motors are slotted 3 times. So I guess those extra 2 slots are meant to give you more power. So okay, let's plug it in. Enough talk. Let's plug it in and turn on the lights. Oh yeah, right there, look at that. There's your lights. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna get out on the crawler course and check it out and get it going for you. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get it. Big thanks to Team Associated and LMNRC for getting this to us early. And that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in.